Good morning. It's good to see you today. We've been gone quite a bit recently. Had a lot of personal things going on, not bad things, good things, but things that are keeping me busy. It's good to be back with you. I hope these videos are beneficial to you as they are to me, trying to get back into the routine of doing them each morning. So I hope you've been doing well. Come on with us to Proverbs chapter 10 today. I wanted to talk about, remember what the master says to the one-talent man. He says, "You wicked and lazy servant." Laziness has always been, it's always been condemned by the Lord. In Proverbs chapter 10, I wanted to read a few proverbs about laziness. In chapter 10 at verse 26, it says, "As vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so is the lazy man to those who send him." We need to be careful about who we trust, because those who trust the lazy man to do anything, that's the point. Those who trust the lazy man with some task, they're the ones who are going to end up getting burnt. And usually they're going to end up being the one who does the task anyway, because the lazy won't do it. You don't trust the lazy man. He has proven himself to be untrustworthy. As it says, as vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, just burns you up, doesn't it? In chapter 13 now, in chapter 13 at verse 4, it says, "The soul of a lazy man desires and has nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made rich." The lazy, what are they? They're just full of desires, right? I want this, I want that, I want all these things. From the very beginning, this is how it has been. A man reaps what he sows. If you sow sparingly, you will reap sparingly. Even before the fall in the garden, man was put there to tend the garden. We need to work with our hands what is good. It is a good thing in the Lord's eyes. And we need to make sure we are sowing so that we can reap. You might consider those things. In chapter 15 now, at verse 19, it says, "The way of the lazy man is like a hedge of thorns, but the way of the upright is a highway." The lazy man, is his life easy? And what you realize is it's not really that easy. He's always scrapping. He's always struggling just to get by. His life is like a hedge of thorns, just full of briars. And it's not smooth sailing in any sense of the phrase. Now in chapter 20 at verse 4, it says, "The lazy man will not plow because of winter. He will beg during harvest and have nothing." Later on in chapter 22 at verse 13, it says, "The lazy man says, there is a lion outside. I shall be slain in the streets." And what it's talking about? It's talking about excuses. And the lazy, they have excuses for absolutely everything. Now in chapter 26 at verse 16, we'll close with this thought. It says, "The lazy man is wiser in his own eyes than 7 men who can answer sensibly." And isn't that the case? They are wiser in their own eyes. Hope you enjoyed this study. God bless you. Be a blessing to others. We hope to see you tomorrow morning.